What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rick One Ball coming at you again with yet another classic. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm making sure I cover each and every NBA game to provide you with up-to-date sports analysis as well as my opinion on these games. Let's get into the game. The Brooklyn Nets versus the Dallas Mavericks. And this game was very important because both of these teams was coming off some nasty losses, and I wanted to see what they were made of. Now, Kyrie Irving driving to the basket with the left or the right hand, it's a thing of beauty. But then I got the feeling that Kevin Durant said, no, you can't outdo me, Kai. You can't outdo me, Kai. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm convinced. Is this really about winning the game for the Brooklyn Nets? Because I feel like I'm watching the And1 Mixtape Tour, and if that's the standard, you all good with me, Kai, and you all good with me, KD, because you're not stopping anybody. You're not taking the challenge to stop anybody. It was a period of time where both Kyrie and KD completely destroyed Bullock of the Dallas Mavericks, went at him, made him look terrible, but he got the last laugh in the fourth quarter or in the overtime with a deep with a deep top of the key 3-point shot. This team is not built to win a championship. Let's call it for what it is. Ben Simmons, you airballed another 3-foot layup. I thought I was tripping. I don't know what to make of this. The only hope for the Brooklyn Nets is that they still got Seth Curry on injured reserve, and they got T.J. Ward over there sitting down on ice, who's a scorer. He's a natural born scorer. But other than that, I'm not seeing any rotations on defense. I'm not seeing the star players accept the challenge on the defensive end. And I seen that Luka Doncic had a great night against the Brooklyn Nets, a 50% night, 14 to 28 shooting for 50%, for 41 points. I mean, come on, man. You're not stopping anybody. And that's my biggest gripe with the Brooklyn Nets. I'm prop up with me this season on Thrive Fantasy. This is where I do all of my betting, y'all. See, with Thrive, you can cut out all the endless hours of research and focus on the top tier athletes that has the most impact on the game. Choose 10 out of the 20 player props and build your lineup. Each prop is assigned a fantasy value for both over and under. Hit the most props and rack up the most points for your share at the prize pool. Thrive has over 200,000 in prizes weekly, and if you use my promo code ONEBALL, they'll even match your initial deposit up to $100. So get into one of those contests and use my promo code ONEBALL, and they'll match your initial deposit up to $100. Back to the show. Now, ultimately, when your superstar is setting the tone like Luka did tonight, I mean, I feel like he took a page out of Giannis's book from last night. He went directly at Ben Simmons' chest and dared him to do something. Luka drove to the basket, threw the ball over the top of his head for his big man to finish at the rim. And that's how you go into the teeth of the defense and you get what you want offensively. I feel like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are saying, we're going to run a Don Nelson style of offense, which is the Golden State Warriors' old coach back when they had Baron Davis, Matt Barnes, Andres Beatrice, and when they had that run and gun squad, and we're just going to outscore you. Well, that team never won a championship. And last thing I heard and what I found out is that defense wins championships. That's why you had the Detroit Pistons beat the Los Angeles Lakers when the Lakers had all the star power in the world, and they had Ben Simmons and Rip Hamilton, which was a good score by his own right, and Chauncey Billups. But they wasn't no Shaq and Kobe. Defense wins championships. The Brooklyn Nets are a huge disappointment, along with the Philadelphia 76ers, who many had chose to represent the Eastern Conference. They both are 1-4 right now. You got to figure it out, Brooklyn. You got to figure it out. I really, really appreciate you guys for rocking with me. It's your boy Rick One Ball. Like, comment, subscribe.
They can't fucking find me. These hoes thirsty, need an IV. Low tone, I can't see. Look, hey, cut me up a little. I feel like Michael in the middle. I'm going hard just a little. Shit, and ain't nobody fucking with him. Say I'm on, bro. Leave me alone, bro.